everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm doing a tutorial and swatching and talking about the new Carnival palette by STACEY-MARIE Makeup Artist. This is the palette that she came out with. I've been on the pre-order list, or the email list, for as long as I saw it. So when it was like, oh, it's in stock, I think I had a bit of a meltdown, but I managed to get it. I was like waiting and waiting right at 10 o'clock when it came live. But anyway, let me go in, show you the palette, show you swatches, and yes, if you want to see what's in this palette and you want to see the heavenliness of this palette, then keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, keep watching. Okay. So this is the palette on the outside. Obviously you can see the detail of the packaging. I really like it. On the back it tells you what is in the palette, the names of them, which I think is really good, because some palettes don't do that and it's slightly annoying. High pigment, day and night, vibrant colours, shimmer and glow. This palette contains 17 vibrant mattes, 7 high pigment shimmers and 2 highlight / shimmers. So without further ado, this is the palette. Look at it. I'll tell you what jumped out to me at this palette is the yellow and the orange. A lot of palettes, and also this shade, a lot of palettes do not have a yellow, and I love a yellow, hence the makeup look that I've done today. So I'm going to go in and do a couple of swatches of, obviously I've just been doing videos, so I don't have a lot of room left on my skin. However, we're going to go into a few different shades. This colour I'm going to be using is called Moony, which is this shade right here, which is kind of like a shimmery white shade. The only thing I wish that was in this palette was a white, like a pure white eyeshadow. But I mean, I've got everything else I could ever want. So anyway, I'm going to go in and apply Moony. So that is the shade Moony. As you can see already, super pigmented. I'm then going to go into the colour Breezy, which is this amazing mermaidy shade. Look, I can't even lie, these are so incredible, just next level. So as you can see, my finger is completely clear. I'm going into the shade Queenie. I'm just kind of doing a couple that I think are my favourite shades. I mean, these swatches are next level. Look at them. Next, I'm going into the colour Recharge, which I've heard a lot about and seen her use. Obviously, we didn't know what it was, but that is Recharged. Look how bold that is, literally. Going into the shade Funky, which is this bright pink, which honestly is so pigmented. Look at that. For a matte shade to be that pigmented is honestly rare. I honestly think it's rare for a matte pigment to do that on a on one swatch. It's this kind of coral shade, which I think is really pretty. So let's just see how that goes. Okay, so wow, again, so pigmented. Like I say, I'm not going to do all of them because I'm going to run out of room. I've just swatched way too much, so this is going to be like a long swatch. So this is a colour called Hustle. Oh my life, and a lot of it went on the top as well. Look at that colour. Isn't that nice? It's almost like a goldy greeny with a tint of yellow shade in it. The colour called Shuffle. So I'm showing you here, this is Keen, this is Lit, and this is Shuffle. Shuffle's a really nice colour because it's kind of in between them, and I have used it to blend these two on my eye. So on my hand, I'm going to swatch, on my arm rather, I'm running out of room. I'm going to go into the two shades, so I'm literally just going to do this. These colours are to die for, literally my favourite shades to use eyeshadow wise. So here we go. As you can see, for a yellow to be that pigmented, I've got to say, that's big stuff. That is good. So they're the shades that I'm going to show you. I'm also going to just swatch a couple of the the two highlighter shades called Saint and Sinner on my hand. This hand is full and stained from other swatches, but I'm going to go into this on this hand. So this is the colour called Sinner, and I'm going to swatch that, which, Jesus, beautiful. And the colour Saint, which is slightly lighter. I'm going to see what it looks like on the swatch. Okay, so that is Sinner, Saint and Sinner. Saint is a little bit more of a pinky shimmer. Sinner is more of a gold. That Sinner is to die for. Let's just apply a little bit of Sinner. So I'm going to just apply a little bit on my brush. That is a beautiful shade, like beautiful. I mean, I've got too much highlighter on, but amazing. Like, this palette I love. I'm just going to swatch this colour called Sky and the colour, which is this blue, and the colour called Mint as well. I know I swatched kind of most of them, which, wow, like very pigmented. And again, let's just go here. The last two. As you can see, the colours that pick up on mattes, I think, is next level. A lot of pigments do not pick up from like that without building it. So for me, I am obsessed with this palette. I think you can be so creative with it. You think of all the colours in here. This is why I wanted it. Pause for car. This is why I wanted it, because you can create so much creativity and art with this palette. The colours are insane and bold. So yeah, that's swatching over. Let me show you a very quick little eye tutorial that I did using the colours Slit and Keen. Enjoy. Real and I can't pass it. I finally got the chance to have it. Supposed to be just you and me. This ain't no accident. And she see, yeah. Okay, so let me know what you thought of that little look. Obviously, this is the finished look. I absolutely love it. When I take pictures of it, I swear to God, like, this picture is just from my phone camera, like my front phone camera, and it looks like photoshopped. It's so soft. Like, the pigments are so soft on your eye. It's really flattering. And honestly, I used this palette on a couple of people. So I will post some pictures here and here of the looks that I did. So yes, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought and rate this eye look or the makeup in the comments. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.